Dear Detective, you don't know me, but my name is Jennifer Horny Girl. That's not it. Hornicolder.
Horny girls.
And I need your help. I work as a deckhand. Come on. I work as a deckhand on a yacht, the Old Thunder. And this morning, we found my friend, Rachel Venison, dead. Or Fine, I don't know how that.
Womp womp.
Rachel's body was found in the yacht's sauna this morning. The sauna I cleaned out just the night before. It gives me chills to think only a couple hours later Rachel died there. Our captain, Javier Rackhams, and the police in Nassau officially labeled it as an accident.
Oh, it is the Bahamas.
They said the heat probably made her dizzy, and then she slipped it and hit her head. No one believed me when I told them Rachel would never be as careless as that. She's always been type A, super careful about everything. When I first met her, she was doing a triple spot check of the pier's safety railings. I'm sure someone did this to her. And when it happened, we were anchored in the middle of the ocean. It had been someone aboard. The yacht was chartered by William Bonnies, some rich entrepreneur, and his fiancée, Dawn Rogerstone. Given how unhinged and wild they've been on this whole trip, I would have expected them both, especially William, to be a lot younger. When it comes to the crew, there's the captain, a nice guy, but a real stickler for the rules. Milo Tichet is our cook, and Maria Reed is a deckhand like me. They're both pretty quiet. Milo is the kind of guy who's cool without really trying. And even though I work with Maria the most, I know the least about her. But I'm not exactly chomping at the bit though. Oh, a bit too either. She's a bit standoffish. I joined this crew to get out of my life in Chicago. I was working one dead-end job after another, all of which were so life-drainingly boring. Everything on board was different for a while, just how I thought it would be. More vacation than actual work, spending time with new friends. But everything changed with Rachel's death. In addition to putting some new evidence on an online drive for you, I snooped around the yacht and took some things I thought might be useful, and airmailed you this package from our stop in Nassau. This locked box I saw Javi stuffing some scrap paper into before he hid into the bridge. There has to be something important in there. A good place to start would be trying to figure out how to open that, and figure out when Rachel died. But if we don't catch Rachel's killer before port in Miami, they could hop onto another boat or even a plane, and we'd never be able to find them. When you figured out who could have done this, send me a message of their name and I'll radio the police and make sure they're waiting for us when we dock.
Oh.
Signed, Jen Horngolder.
I kind of texted her. I was put Waza. Captain Booty.
Check the note I gave you. The shells, stars, and the lizard will give you access. 12,
Okay, you want to read the note?
4.
Look, proofread it.
Wait, pass me the flag.
Flag. Moon and sun.
Check the box. First step to get it is to make the crown disappear by bringing the sun and moon together. Fuck is that supposed to mean? Where's the moon anyway? Right here. 1, 2. Wait. First step to get in is to make the crown disappear. Fucking crown, we won't disappear it.
The crown in the middle.
Let's see. No.
Yes.
Whatever he was reading.
Hmm?
Whatever Curtis was reading. Oh. Dan Aspie.
Get the crown to disappear. Then put the sun and the moon together. It's something about folding it.
This is the moon?
Yeah, that has to be a moon. Because this looks like a
Look, a
sun.
lizard.
Wait, there's the lizard.
Yep.
There's the lizard. Wait, keep that there. Check the note I gave you, then the shells, stars, and lizard will give you access. The shells is 2, the stars is 4. What would the lizard be, 1?
You.
Pass the box.
1,
1,
2,
2,
4.
destroy. Nope, wait. Shells. How much shells?
2
Two.
shells.
How much shells? How much stars? 4?
2, 4. Yep.
And then 1 lizard, right?
Yep.
What is the lizard? What does that have to do with
Is
anything?
there the kind on the? Is there like a number on top the lizard?
On this? No. Well, it makes the lizard. Put the sun and the moon together. There are 4 stars, 2 moon or 2 shells.
Check the note I
and
gave
one
you.
lizard.
No.
Can I see that over here? Or what does it say? Just tell us what it says.
Check the box. Your first step to get in is to make the crown disappear by bringing the sun and moon together.
There we go. And then that says
Yeah, check the note I gave you. Then the shell, stars, and the lizard will give you access.
Shell, star, lizard. Did you try that?
Oh yeah,
2,
yeah.
4, 1.
So yeah, shell.
yeah, I did.
Oh,
2, 4,
shell,
1.
stars.
See?
Would it be?
Or is it backwards? Or is it a combination of the 3?
A
You know what I mean?
combination.
It's a combination. But that's to guarantee what we're looking for. That's why we have the map or the flag.
1, 2, 4.
At least that's what I think.
What's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Shells, stars, and lizard.
Unless they want to count all these stupid ass stars.
No, because we brought them together.
5 stars.
5 stars.
5.
Try it. Try put 5 instead of 4.
What? Star shell or shell stars?
Shells, stars, and lizard.
Yeah, shell stars lizard.
So 2, 5, 1.
What was that?
We're fucking checking. Is there a shell on top here? No, there's a boat.
After Rachel died, I went.
What was
to
it?
7. In the middle.
7.
What are you talking about? Oh, right down the middle, like that, yeah. So it's 7, but we got it right.
2, 7, 1.
Okay, so I guess it did count those.
It did
those
count
stars.
those stars.
Okay. All right. Well, 10-4. There's a pause for a few seconds after this, and then I heard a click noise.
Couldn't I see?
What's that? What's in there? What's in the box?
Oh my god, there's everything in the box.
I'm just gonna read the rest.
Do you see patterns on there?
Yeah, I got patterns. You got patterns?
Yeah, I got patterns.
Ooh, I got what it is.
I hate these patterns.
I don't care if you have to get Scooby Criminal, you better get down there and get it. Play this channel December 18th, 6:30. Javia new channel 81.
There's codes. It's their code.
Oh, we have the code thing right here.
Okay. Oh, this says, goddamn code name. Aren't working on top of everything else. Everyone keeps draining the damn power. Would anyone notice if I changed the route? Shaved off some time? Reed would for sure, but would she care? Gotta talk to Dawn and figure out how we keep this hush, but fixing the freezers is much more important. Left Ila Demora late. Only 15 minutes. Should be fine. So long as there are no more mishaps.
These codes are fucked.
Thanks, you.
We have to like.
We're gonna have to write.
Process
We
of
have to
elimination.
figure out.
We need a pencil and paper.
I
That.
don't know which note you want to start off with.
This one. This
Is
one.
this
I
one?
promise you, do this one. Just read it, and you'll see why.
Sunrise, sunset. No.
No.
There's ones on this one as well.
Yep, it's on all of them. All of them that were in the box.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Equals. Pyramid. Square. C.
Yep.
Moon. Sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
No. Sunset. Yeah,
Mm.
that's the two lines. Okay, here. So I'll give you one note first.
Wait, should we go by order of the date?
I got 1218 over here.
I have 12/17, 1400.
What you got?
Logging and an extended shore visit. No one will think twice, and no one will bump into me there.
Why don't we
Especially
check out
after
the
I
ones
had
on here
already
first?
told Tejo to make himself scarce. I'm honestly kind of surprised Don figured out the code in the square. Sunrise.
NW.
But can I see the which ones is everything? Just so I know which one. Okay.
It's fucked.
I'll just do square, sunrise. So that's the half the circle with the line across it.
Sunrise is 1, sunset is 2.
Yeah, okay.
So, sorry, you said triangle?
No, square, sunrise, square, circle.
Okay, so square would be EMW. Double that, so it'd probably be like a name.
Square, sunrise, circles.
Can I see the notes?
Square,
Yes.
sunrise,
Uh-oh.
square, circle. What?
Need help? You can have fun with that.
Captain's log.
Square, sunrise, circle.
Square circle.
Square circle?
Yeah.
Square, sunrise, square circle.
Square, sunrise, square circle.
Sorry, I'm so fucking focused. 12/19 is when she died. We need to know that. And it was obviously after midnight. Because 0015. That's midnight, 12:15. And then it says 12:19. Vincent's dead. One problem solved. But who wrote this? That's the question.
I don't know if this is a stressful.
Which one is that? Which word
Here's
is
this.
combination is that?
Here's exactly.
This one?
Yeah. That's the fuck.
Oh, it kind of seems like the same kind of conversation. No?
No.
With
I-
two. No, I'll maybe switch for now though.
Rachel wrote that.
I don't know.
I want to put it like this.
Okay.
Wrote down William and Dawn's insane wish list.
Yeah.
Who's
Those are,
Dawn?
those are the rich people. Dawn is his wife.
Okay.
Sean is William's wife. Right,
This
wife.
is-
But I think that William is cheating on Dawn with Rachel.
That would be.
So
The only evidence I have of that is this.
So.
can't
Cause
you
with
and Sugar
various
Daddy take a joke?
whatever fucking.
Those pigs never hurt anybody.
So it's like a
Say it to my face
noun,
next
like
time
an
I watch you
adjective.
back.
of the person.
But who wrote that? Rachel wrote this then. She wrote this for William. She was close to William. It's obvious.
She was close to William.
She was close to William because she's a stewardess, so she's taking care of everything for William. William is the guest; he's the rich man. Rachel, Vincent, Rachel, housekeeping and laundry with Rachel around. You won't have to lift a finger during your charter. She cleans everything. She makes lists for you. Maria Reed has been a member for 3 years. She brings a lifetime of nautical knowledge to her deckhand duties. She's the reason why everything is smooth.
So she orders this stuff then?
Yeah, so that's why they wrote this. Rach wrote down William, so she had to buy all of this. Whenever they landed, she had to go buy that. Dog. They're not married. whereas the parties are currently unmarried. Whereas the parties wish to each separately establish their... Oh, I get it.
Too many close calls
Alright,
with various
sorry.
what?
Whoever had this, she crushed it. And I think that was Dawn. Or was it Dawn? Oh, that's why. That's his fiance. They signed that prenup.
A lot of Rachel during the day.
It is just so awful what happened to that poor girl. I mean, I know Will was quite fond of her. I didn't see a lot of Rachel during the day. But I first talked to her when I ordered brunch. She seemed a little down there, but I have no idea what about. I didn't see her a whole lot during the day. She was busy, running around and doing her job. And Will and I, we were enjoying our vacation. Maybe a little too much. Will certainly did. He got after it a little too hard, and I had to take him to bed just before 9. And I guess he ended up getting out of bed and going to look for the bathroom, I guess, and he bumped his head. I didn't actually see anything. I heard the smash and then just his hollering. Thank God he's okay. I really thought he hurt himself. There was so much blood just everywhere. And at his age, it's just something like this is never good. But thankfully, Javi, Captain Reckham's, he was nearby, and he was able to patch him up, and I took him to bed. So I do remember taking a shower beforehand, just to wash off the day. That was just before midnight.
She's suspicious to me.
So that was Dawn?
Yeah.
I was the one who found Rachel this morning. I thought she was just sitting there at first in the sauna, maybe asleep. There wasn't even any blood. I saw she dropped a bracelet when we got on the island with the birth shells on it. And I went to hand it to her, and she didn't even move. So then I tried talking to her, and, well, that's when I called Javi and realized what happened. Most of my time on this vacation I obviously spent with Dawn. Except when she went on a shopping trip on the island. I was trying to get up the energy to look for an earring that she had lost, and Rachel took our breakfast order. She was upset all day. Now, I've been on a few trips with this company, and after Rachel and Javi's service, I'd begun to request them. And at least I think became friends with them. So I think I'd know when they were feeling out of sorts. I turn in at 9 o'clock, and that's the last time I saw Rachel. At some point I had to get up to use the little boy's room, but I guess I was a little bit more out of my gourd than I thought, and I didn't even use the one in our suite. I slipped in one of the halls, and that's how I get this. Javi and Dawn must have heard because they came running. Javi patched me up. He's a good guy. All I remember is him dragging me back to bed at 11:30, and he stayed with me to make sure that I wasn't getting sick or anything. And then I remember hearing Dawn come in and use our bathroom shower just before midnight. And then when Javi left at midnight, I asked him to crank up the AC for me. And
This is her bracelet.
I tried talking to her.
And this was with this, yeah?
Oh, somebody.
It's not Will. And it's not Dawn. They're not the ones. Dawn is out, Will is out. They're tricking us by making like as if it might be Javi. Like for now, I don't believe it's Will, and I don't believe it's Dawn. Because this note completely states that. Of course, it was Vincent of all people who found it. She confronted me about it. Will found the bracelet and wanted to give it to her, but she didn't want it. She was going off to Jennifer about wanting to go to Omaha. There was Javi. I forgot what I wrote there, and Dawn.
Rachel was trying to talk to me about something while I was making breakfast. Well, whatever it was, she just couldn't seem to get it out. But I could really tell it upset her. She was just getting mad and talking in circles. I tried to see what was bugging her when we were underway, but she was just so involved with guests. William had her ear for a lot of that time. Plus, I always have things to do, even if it's not time to eat. So I just couldn't get a chance to see what was wrong. Things finally started to slow down after dinner. Then the guests turned in, and we just kind of hung around like we normally do. But Rachel didn't seem into it. I could tell she was still unsettled. So I went to talk to her later on, and she said everything's fine. I didn't believe her. You know, when someone always says fine to anything, they're clearly not fine. But I didn't want to press it. So I just left her be. Besides, it was late, like 10 o'clock. And when I was leaving, I saw Jen was gonna try and talk to her as well. And I told her Rach wasn't feeling it, but she went in there anyway, and I just wished her good luck. I did my final check of the night, just seeing if anything needed doing, mostly just to clear my head before I went to bed. And I saw Javi was helping Will, who looked like he hit his head. But he told me he had everything under control, so I finally went to bed around 11:30. Maria was already down, and right as I went to sleep, the lights flickered. Because I remember reaching for the switch, thinking, you know, somehow somebody already got it. And in the morning, Will found Rachel in the sauna.
What?
Hmm. Oh, is that the end of it? Okay.
Yeah.
What's with the power on this boat? Anytime we use the sauna, a shower, or change the AC, all the power gets diverted. Or the lights go haywire. Javi must be slipping.
I'm sorry, I just shivered.
It's okay. Scallop is one of three things. Can I see this?
Yeah.
November is a scallop. It's either one of three things: Dawn's birth month, William's birth month, or their anniversary month. When Rachel lost this, she was distraught, right? William wanted to give it back to Rachel. Why? I think this is their anniversary month.
The whole day was off yesterday. The whole day was weird yesterday. It had been that way most of the trip. But I noticed with Javi first. The guy's always cool, but he came over to where we were on the bow in the morning and pulled Rachel aside for something. Not like Queen Rachel to get a talking to from the boss. After the guests went to sleep, the crew, we hung out by ourselves. And people began to drop off, and it was 10:30 when I went to look around since I was by myself. I saw William on the lying on the floor in one of the halls with a bloody towel on his head. Don and Javi was there. I don't know what happened, but I wasn't about to get involved in whatever closed door couples thing that was. So I headed to my bunk. Besides, they don't pay me for first aid. On my way to my bunk, I bumped into Milo. Normally, I get along with him, but he seemed a little off. I asked him what was up. He didn't want to talk to me. I didn't press it. It was 11:15 when I went to bed, earlier than I normally do. Besides, a day like that, I just wanted to get some rest,
That's Williams, and he gave it to her. That's Williams, and he gave it to her, and she was mad that she lost it. That's why Maria was pissed. That's why Maria was pissed at her. That's why she calls her sugar daddy.
I figured out.
We're doing a good job, guys. My hip.
Look, I don't know who's in charge of this here, but I'm telling you this wasn't an accident. I don't care what Javi or the Coast Guard said or even what you think. Someone on the boat did this. Rachel would never be so careless. She wasn't even supposed to be up there. She was supposed to come back topside. After the guests went to sleep, I went back to our quarter to check on Rachel. We'd bailed for this little hangout the crew was having. When I got back, it looked like she'd changed her mind. It was 10:15 and she was putting her bathing suit on. I remember looking at the clock. Just knowing it was late for her, but still being really happy. Rachel was mad about her job, the life, the crew, even the guests. And Rachel was not the type to talk shit on the guests, no matter how bad they were. But you know when someone's so pissed that they can't even get the words out? The only thing I understood was that she wanted to go to Omaha. I don't know why Omaha of all places. She'd never mentioned it before. After that, I kind of bailed. I
was a shitty friend. I didn't want to deal with everything that was going on. I figured if she wanted to tell me, she would tell me. I left the crew cabin before 11. I wasn't in the mood to keep partying, so I went to the bow. And then I noticed that the lights were going off all around the boat. I remember the times, because I was thinking of how we'd have to deal with that electrical crap in the morning. It was 10:30. It was 10:30 during my fight with Rachel. And then again at 11:30, 11:45 and midnight. After that, I went to bed. I got back to the crew cabin. Maria and Milo were sleeping. The next morning, William found Rachel.
I took my most diligent notes in the captain's log. Noted everything as it happened. But I do remember talking to Rachel a few times yesterday, even though I was pretty busy. I was talking to William in his cabin, was present when she delivered breakfast. Nothing seemed to miss there. Everything went in order as we traveled. We made good time, moored at 1700 hours. After we got some kelp stuck in one of the propellers. Later, William requested everyone eat dinner together, which was a fun experience for the bit I got to stay for. But I had to see to some things around the ship. Not sure if anything happened there, but that was the last time I spent any amount of extended time with Rachel. Or anyone else from the crew for that matter. What I do remember very vividly was William's injury. I heard him fall at 10:15, quickly attended to him, and then left to get the first aid kit from the bridge. I picked it up at 10:30, also noticed another power surge. I patched William up, giving him a couple stitches. It certainly wouldn't make his eventual hangover any better, but he didn't need to be hospitalized. After, I stowed the first aid kit, logged the event in the captain's log. It was midnight. The last thing I did before I went to my cabin was turn the air conditioning on, as William requested.
Who did I say was the chief one that I think would be it?
Javi? Or Milo? Yeah, you said it wasn't Sal, it wasn't Will. And Maria's the one that went to Rogers.
It's not Milo. It's not Javi. It's not William.
It's not Javi?
Nope.
You see, it's not Don, it's not Will, it's not Javi. It's not Milo?
Nope.
Why would Milo do all that though?
Jen.
So then the only people that are left is Rachel and Maria.
It's not Maria. It's not William, it's not Javier, it's not Maria, it's not Milo. It's...
So you said maybe Don?
That's what I think it might be. After going through everything, it might just be Don because he spoke with Don about certain... No way. That's right in front of me. So it was Don.
You think it's Don?
No, it was Don. I just texted Maria.
Wait, you just did it?
Yeah. It was fucking Don.
Wait, is that it? You're right, it was Don. I'm sending you an audio recording and
fucking got it.
Oh, let's leave. Let's hear the thing.
Because I kept thinking, I was going through the list and I was like, the prime suspects for me are those people, but it can't be because...
You figured it out while Silas is in the restroom, bro.
God damn it.
More shocking news was revealed today in relation to the crime that's been sweeping headlines for the past week, the murder of Rachel Vainsing. For those just joining us for the story, some weeks ago, Rachel Vainson was discovered dead aboard the Old Thunder, a rented vessel that left port in Miami and sailed to various islands in the Caribbean. The crime was initially declared an accident by both the boat's own captain and the proper authorities. However, thanks to Ms. Vainson's co-worker, Jennifer Hornigolder, and the ingenuity of a private detective, the seeming accident was in fact discovered to be the result of murder. Don Rogerstone, one of the yacht's guests, was discovered to be behind Rachel Vainson's death, fearing Vainson would reveal the intimate details of her affair with the yacht's captain, Javier Rackhams. Though the detective proved Rackham's innocent of involvement in Rachel Vainson's death, they did discover his involvement in a seemingly unrelated smuggling operation. Rackham's was apparently involved in the booming illegal exotic animal trade, using his position as captain to repeatedly smuggle an exotic species of lizard from Isla de Morsa to port in Miami. Though details of the case are being kept close, anonymous sources can confirm that two of Rackham's employees are providing evidence against him. Rogerstone's former fiance and renter of the yacht, William Bonnies, could not be reached directly for comment, though anonymous sources can confirm he and Rogerstone have separated. The only person involved who could be reached for comment was Jennifer Hornigolder. When interviewed, she had this to say.
I'm just really grateful to the detective. They were the only one that believed me about Rachel.
Who it was?
Without them, Dawn would have gotten away with it.
Yeah, it was Dawn.
It was Dawn.
And I guess so would Javi.
That bitch.
It seems like the case of Rachel Vainson has finally closed, thanks to the determination of one friend and the perseverance of a private investigator.
The time ran out.
Oh. I kept going through it. I was like, it couldn't be this person. It couldn't be this person. It couldn't be this person.
I didn't figure this would work. No.
Well, it was because what Rachel was mad about was a beef completely unrelated to everything. They were trying to sway us the whole time. They're trying to make us think, oh, it's going to be either Maria, it's going to be Javi, it's going to be them. But in reality, they were fucking criminals. That's why we had the criminal sheet. They were actual criminals smuggling fucking animals.
And
so
all
I was
that
like,
stuff.
that's why the animals were in there. But who the fuck killed her? So I was like, okay, I'm going to send Maria. And I was like, nope, keep looking. I was like, okay, it's not Maria. That's obvious. I wanted to know if it was Maria or not. And I just kept sending. I was like, okay, Milo. Was it Milo? Nope, it's not Milo. I was like, sitting there. I was like, wait a minute. William was with her. William wanted a divorce. The only person that was in between him and Rachel was Dawn. It was like, I see why they said it was easy, it was obvious, but it's just so much fucking bullshit to look at that it...
Swaying us in all different types of ways.